Yo, what up? Today we've embarked on a special adventure. Semi-recently, I got to the point where my last bronze customer is now a silver customer. And all we got is a page and a half-ish of silver customers. Some of whom are, just about gold anyway. So why not? Let's finish this game off. Oh, it's Halloween, by the way. That's why the mailman is dressed up like a cow. So yeah, let's let's finish this game off. Almost all gold customers. Been making milkshakes for over a year. What's up, mailman? I do like his outfit. It's just so unapologetic. His Halloween costume, he's just a cow. Yep. He knows what he is and he doesn't care. He'll deliver letters like that too. So what is this game? It's Papa's Freezeria HD Deluxe. I have many happy hours of playing the original Flash version of this game. Many happy hours. I think it's about 100 more characters in the HD remake, this version that I'm playing, than there was the original, though. So, it takes a little bit longer to get all gold customers. Hey, Sue. That's Mary. Mary Sue. Perfect. I think Mary is actually a fan character, too. I don't think she's a Mary Sue. I think she's just a art lady, and that's it. That's the story. Oh, good. Great, they're gonna be going off at about the same time, because one's a chunky and one's a smooth. Oh well. What do I think of the HD remix versus the original? I think it's overall a superior game. There's a couple things I miss about it. I miss that the original one is a little bit more difficult. But I'm also happy to see certain things gone, like... Is anyone sad that the blenders don't break anymore? Is anyone sad about that circumstance? No, I don't think so. I think absolutely no one is disappointed that the blenders can't overheat anymore. Like, that's fine by me. The game is a lot less laggy. So, timing the excellence there a lot easier. I gotta admit, the adjusting for the timing took a moment to get used to. I would consistently hit the button way too early. I had to get used to the timing. And I think if I were to go back and try to play the original Flash version, that I'd have to get reused to the timing. I think the customers are a lot less picky with the toppings. And that's great news. Like, I feel like, especially, there's some characters, it's just about impossible to serve them a perfect topping score in the original. Like Ninjoy, I feel like she would never give you anything less than 90% on her toppings. Now I feel like everyone grades you just about exactly the same. I don't think there's any personal character deviance at all, which is fine. So I think it's easier to get perfects and perfect days in this game than the original. Oops. What did I do wrong? Forgot to add a cloudberry. Added jack-o'-lantern. They didn't order this. Well, speaking of not getting perfect days, I've never commentated and played this game at the same time, so whoops. Oh well. Oh no, I spilled. Gotta be honest, after I goof up getting a perfect day, I kind of stop paying attention. Because I already know, oh, I can't get the perfect day, what's the point? So then I just start making a mess out of other people's order. Oh no, they're gonna give me a 99 on the topping score. Oh, a 98. I'm devastated. But it's difficult to care after you mess up someone's order. Whoops. Cloudberry instead of a jack-o'-pumpkin, huh? Well, my bad. Another thing that is definitely, because of the Flash version, I cannot play this game with a mouse. It's impossible. I have to use the trackpad. Whether it be on the school laptop or the laptop at home, wherever I was playing Papa's Freezeria, it would always be with a trackpad, no wireless mouse. So it's... I have a wireless mouse, I certainly do. I can't. It's impossible. It's too late for me. I cannot learn how to play this game with a regular mouse. It has to be the trackpad. I'd be completely devastated if I had to relearn how to play this game with a regular mouse. It just can't be done. So why am I not using specials? I'm sure you're all clamoring to ask. Because I'm at the point of the game where the same people show up. Wow, that's really good. Where the exact same people show up, no matter what special you put in. So if you're trying to get all gold customers, it seems like you only get 2 or 3 people a day who is not a gold customer. And if you put specials on, instead of 3 to 2, it becomes like 1 to 2 people a day. Hurry up, Kenton. Give me your 99 and move on. So specials definitely... Ooh, 3. See, that's 3 non-gold customers today. And that's good. That's a good day. If you use specials at this point of the game, it's instead of 2 to 3, it's 1 to 2 non-gold customers. So you kind of can't play with specials anymore after a certain point. I mean, I got good use out of all the specials. I served each one more than 10 times at least, but specials make the game way easier because you can like make them ahead of time. You know, there's no variance. You can just get used to making the same thing. It's nice. On the other hand, pick up the chocolate mousse. There you go. The chocolate mousse whip. Oh, it's Jojo. Yo, what up, fam? You here to get a milkshake? That's crazy. What do you want? You want this... You want the cherry, huh? Cherry, lemonade, chocolate. That sounds like a good combination, Jojo. I've stopped thinking about the absurdity of what people want in this game. Try not to think too hard about how poorly some of these flavors probably go together. And just went, you know what? You want a diarrhea blend with chunks of rocks and glass in it? Sounds good to me, man. What's that? Nitroglycerin and arsenic with barbecue sauce? Yep. Sounds good to me. Especially Jojo, because his stuff's random. Don't think about what he's getting. He's testing you. Although he does... His size is also random in this game. He only ever got a small in the Flash version, which I felt made sense. He was a food critic. Why? Oh, sorry, Jojo, you're not getting a perfect. I was actually kind of trying. Okay, tomorrow will be a new day. We'll get a perfect tomorrow, don't worry. But it's hard for me to expend energy to try to get a perfect day when I mess up. But yeah, he got smalls in the original. And that made sense to me because he's a food critic, so small portion sizes. You know, you got a lot of food to eat. Can't get fat and sassy as a food critic. Okay. I don't know if this matters, but I feel like it matters. Giving a coupon to someone. I feel like... Oh, actually, I need to buy coupons. I bought a whole bunch. Shop. I bought like a whole bunch a long time ago, and I guess I just happened to finally run out of them. I don't know, like... How many do I need? I'll just buy 10. I guess I'm buying 11. It's fine by me. I don't know if it, like, helps all that much, making sure that somebody shows up, but I feel like it matters. I feel like it matters. So, this guy also lives in an apartment. He's got that Nintendo, the Power Glove. What's up? What are you guys all doing? How long is it going to be Halloween? I feel like it's been Halloween forever. I feel like I cruised through the holidays, except Halloween, I feel like it's just slightly longer. They make it longer on purpose to show off all the cool Halloween costumes, which is nice, right? But I know I've only done a shift of this recorded, but it's like... I've been through the seasons quite a bit in this game now. I didn't need to put the timer. That was unoptimal. I should have just started blending. I've seen the seasons plenty. And it's time to move on to a new one. See, it was unoptimal because now I'm going to have less time to put like an extra topping on. Yeah. Another significant difference between this and the original game is that it is much easier. Which isn't bad, but I wish... It's easier for, like, the dumb stuff, right? It's fine that the blenders work better. That's good. That's a good change. It's fine that the game is less laggy, so you can be way more precise, because it's not in Flash anymore, I guess. But there's less customers. And I'm sure it's, you know, let's have a nice, chill, relaxing environment. That's great and all. Oops, I think that cookie was too far to the left. Well, give it to me straight, Caleb. Is that a 99 or what? That's 100. Adrian Brody. But there's less customers in a day. I wish there was a toggle for that. Like, let's say you complete the main story. That is, you say Papa Louie. And after the Volcano Gala, there's an option somewhere that you can increase the customers in a day. So it's a little more difficult. Because it was 8 or 9 customers in the original. It's 7 here. 6 and a closer. It was either 8 or 9. So I feel like there should be a difficulty toggle to have the same length of day. Like, I don't know exactly how this game scales in difficulty, but let's just say the closer shows up 6 minutes after the start of the shift, right? The closer still shows up 6 minutes after the shift, but the extra 2 customers come in at a good rate. Nice and even. Yeah, that was a little messy. Oh well. I wonder if talking... That'd be pretty cool if commentating I managed to pull out a perfect day. I have like 50 at least. But it's a little more difficult trying to do that while talking. I'm not going to stop talking just to put some toppings on. That's absurd. That is ridiculous. Oh well. Give me that white milkshake. White milkshake. See, look at that. You're not even trying anymore. Just a switch flips in my head. Like, I'm now just like, wow. I messed up the perfect day. Who cares? Just get it on there. Get this customer out of my sight. Go to next. Go next. Next day. Next day. Yeah, 98. I don't even care. I already got a 99. You can't hurt me more than I've already been hurt. And this is the part of the game that gets slow. Like, if I had specials on, this is where I'd go ahead and I would make a special, get a special ready. And if both specials hadn't shown up, then I would know for sure. Customers 5 and 6 haven't showed up yet, so I'd have 2 specials on the way. And I could speed up the day quite a bit. Or you could just have a whole customer come in at this time, right? Like, just slot in a couple more customers throughout the day so it's a little bit faster pace, man. Like, I could have finished that off, but I was like, let's get Hacky Zach's order here. Is he the second or the third silver customer to come in? I kind of stopped paying attention. Doink, dunk, 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 dunk. Another disappointing thing besides the difficulty about this remake is the food truck. It's completely worthless. So I had an idea about that food truck. One of most people's biggest complaint is right here. The decorating station. No more abominations of nature where you stack up a million ingredients, like Cool Whip and stuff. They put restrictions on you. Remove those restrictions for the food truck. Alright, make it a true sandbox where you can unleash your monstrosities on the unsuspecting public. And then, better yet, you don't even have to suffer the actions of your consequences because they're randomly generated NPCs. They're not even your real customers. So who cares? Make some poor sap try the worst thing that you've ever conceived of in your entire life. And then you can just go on with your life. No consequences. It's great. So yeah, that's If anything, about the only 2 changes I'd make to this game. 1, add a difficulty slider. Maybe after you end the Volcano Gala, you know, save the pizzeria or whatever it is. It's a freezeria, not a pizzeria. And you can have 8, 9, maybe 10 customers in a day. Speed it up, make it a little bit more intense. I'd be a fan of that. And then remove the restrictions on the decoration station for the food truck so you can have true fun in free play mode. Oh, that was not a medium. It's a smooth. It's smooth. That's way over blended. Who cares? I should remake it. Fine, I'll remake it. Why not? We're already here. It's only a smooth blend. It won't take that long. Right. I was like, oh, I missed. No, you're just out of money dollars to earn. Fine, I'll remake it. I overblended it because I forgot it was a smooth blend instead of a medium blend. Throw this in the garbage. I said throw in the garbage, I say. We got plenty of time to remake it. If it wasn't a smooth blend, I probably would have been like, eh. Ooh, let's just throw peanut butter all over the table. And better yet, let's show the customer that I threw peanut butter all over the table. Hey, oh wait, never mind. But he'll know anyway. Rudy will know, because I will personally tell him, and that's how he'll know I spilt some on the counter. Hey, Rudy, when I made this milkshake, he poured peanuts all over the counter. So only give him a 99. Ow, man. If it's a customer, I'll show them directly by sliding it across the table to them and saying, hey, look at these peanuts on the table, yeah? Yeah, I spilled those. Oh. Well, okay, I'm giving you a 99. Why would you show me that? You know. That banana might be a little wonky. Here you go, Kahuna. Cool. Oh, I guess there's 3 things I would change. I feel like after you become something of a pro at this game, your customers should stop doing the, whew, just barely made it. Oops, I forgot to give a coupon. Oh well. Your character should stop doing the, whew, barely made it at the end of the day, because they did not barely make it. They've been working at this a year. They should have more confidence in themselves. Hello, Yui, you actual Robin Hood. The character and the design of this game are so crazy. You got mad scientists, actual cosplaying, like Robin Hood people, like people in a band, and then just like, he's just a guy. There's so many people in this game he's just a dude. Like, he's just literally just a guy. To be fair, some of those just guys are kind of my favorite. Like a Ninja is sitting there. I think that's one of the devs. Dev in-game. Stupid video game, man. Oh, that's unacceptable. We can't be handing out subpar quality here at Papa's Freezeria. Excuse me. Back, sir? That's not overblended, it's fine. Dun 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 dun. Other changes from the Flash remake? Dude, that's kind of pretty much it. More customers, a lot more, like, stuff. I'm pretty sure all the characters are just characters that entered the series after Freezeria, right? Like, none of them were made for this game. It's just that this is about the only one I ever played. I tried a few of the other Papa's games. Wow, that was awesome. Again? Okay, we got some time on that. But, they were either, like, too different for me to like them, or similar enough that I'd be like, I could play this, or I could just go back to playing Freezeria. Because, like, why wouldn't I? It's basically the same game. And I like the gameplay loop of this one. So why would I play this one? I already like this one. I never felt the urge to, like, oh yeah, I've got 100% this game. I just started a new save file in the other one. The lag would get to a point where the start of the day cutscene would take, like, so long once you got far enough into the game. You'd be like, oh god, is it gonna crash? One of these times, it's gonna crash, man. I'm gonna start the day, and that's gonna be it. It's gonna get no farther than this. And then I really will have won Papa's Freezeria. I play the game to a point where it no longer functions. But I never did quite get to that point. It always could handle just a little more. One more day, one more day. Yeah, I mean, after you get all gold customers, that's kind of it. You can keep playing. You don't play this game because you want to get all gold customers. You want to play this game because it's fun. And I really have just stopped caring whatsoever about getting a perfect day, huh? I guess commentating is more important. Hello? You used a medium cup instead of a small. Well, just eat half of it, I guess. Sorry about that. I was busy not paying attention. I haven't made... Okay, that's how you know the commentary... That's real. Not only do I think I'm never getting a perfect day when I record this and commentate at the same time, ain't no way I'd be making a mistake like that. Normally. Are you kidding? I do get the complaint, though. How many times in my life have I been like, oh yeah, I'll get the medium drink, and then they hand me something that is larger than a small child, and I'm like, this is the medium? And they're like, yeah. Can I have the small? And then it's just the size of, you know, a small dog instead of a small human. And I'm like, oh, okay. Jeez Louise, I'm not gonna finish the small drink either. Are you crazy? What's the world coming to, man? Soft drinks in America are out of control. I'm actually happy when I go to the rare chain that when I ask for a small, like the cashier's like, this is our small, are you sure that's okay? And I'm like, yes. Oh my god, yes. Thank you. It's actually like a reasonably sized drink. Thank goodness. Because waste is just not... Oh, let's just finish blending it at this point. Waste is just... Finish blending it and then I leave? Okay. Waste is just not in my system. If someone hands me a giant drink, I'm going to finish it, right? Because I paid for it. Man, I'm gonna finish it. It's so bad for you to drink all that fountain soda. Feels so wasteful to throw it away, but, like, you got it, man. You can't drink all that crap. It's gonna rot your teeth and your brains. And is it really even that good? Nah, it's not really even that good. So why would you even order it in the first place? So her being a little annoyed about getting a medium instead of a small. I think there's some ice cream places that I might be getting to the point in my life I have to order the child size. Because I'll get the small, and I'll be like, I'll barely finish it? You know? Maybe you don't know. There's, like, the medium is way, way too big. I couldn't even think about ordering the large. The small is getting a little bit too much for me, too. I might be getting to the point where I'm ordering the kid size, man. I might be ordering the kid size at some of these places in the future. Okay. Well, here I'd probably get the large because I'm pretty sure what's in Papa's milkshakes is crack cocaine. which is the only explanation of how these people keep coming back every single day for these ludicrously good milkshakes, apparently, and giving you like a $30 tip just because you happen to have given them a good order like 5 times in a row. It just have to be cracking these things, right? Like, we can all agree that. No way am I tipping someone $30 for a milkshake, ever. And when the stars are right, like it's the 5th star on a gold customer, a perfect order, right? And they ordered a special that increases their bonus or their tip, right? You see like $80 tips. It's like, dude, there has to be like straight up this is just heroin in these things, man. You don't ingest heroin, but you get the idea. I mean, you literally could, but you can ingest anything, at least once. Okay, this time I'm actually going to try. I'm going to attempt to get a perfect day. I wasn't trying before. That was just inattention. All right. Sort by no stars. Your turn's up next, buddy. Mailman, Vincent, you are no longer a cow. Nye. Alright. This might take longer than supposed, but most of the time, I don't have the attention for more than like 2 or 3 of these in a row. I'm like, oh, that was fun. Time to do something else now. I don't usually play like this much Papa all at once. 2 or 3, maybe even some more. But sitting down and saying, okay, I'm finishing this game today. We're getting all gold customers. Or else. That might have been an error. Maybe I'll do this in 2 parts. Yeah, maybe I'll do this in 2 parts. Maybe it's okay that I don't get it all done perfectly today. Okay. Pinch hit well. Hey, Nye. Your hat's fine, I guess. I should go through... No, I should not. We don't have time for that. Go through and rank all the costumes? Absolutely not. Not in this video, anyway. Assuredly, I do not have time for that today. Okay. Nothing gets you second guessing your placement of your toppings like this game does, man. What's up, Ember? Dun, brum, 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 brum. Dun, dun. What does one do during a monotonous job? Well, this one you have customer interaction. And I do not want to work food industry. So I don't know what one does in their mind to occupy themselves. Does everyone need occupation in their mind to get you through a day? I do. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. If I'm working a job that there's no point where I can be left to myself, in myself, right? If I have to abandon myself for a job, that sounds miserable. 100% focus all day. Like, especially customer service where you're gonna have people grumpy and yelling at you or whatever. Hey, Simone. Is your drill the drill that will pierce the heavens? Maybe. She's kind of got a commando outfit. But I think she's just like a sound lady. Just gotta finish this up so I can stop worrying about it. Alright, mint. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Rum bum bum. Rum bum bum. Rum. That is a cloudberry. sir. Neat. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. But yeah, food industry and like retail, the most soul-crushing, obliterating things ever of all time. My wife worked retail and easily... No, I should have shut up. Easily the most dehumanizing thing she said about that job was selling credit cards. Nothing filled her with... It was a company that, like, you had to sell enough credit cards within a certain amount of time or you were just, like, fired. Like, you would no longer work there if you could not sell enough credit cards at this place. And I was like, that was the... I'm so glad I left there. Holy crap, that was the worst thing ever I've done in my... Like, it was terrible. I felt so awful doing it. Yeah. I should have shut up. Dropped a shaving on the counter. Better show her. Hey, Simone, look at this cool mint shaving I dropped on the counter. Want to give it a look? Want to give this mint shaving a look, Simone? Ain't it neat? Oh, wow, yeah. I'm gonna give you a 99 now. Thanks for showing me. Wouldn't have known otherwise. Stupid game. Dun 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 dun. Bam, bam, bam. Hey, Peggy. Howdy, partner. Ready to round up some heifers? Sure, Peggy. I'll help you build a fence and get the goats in by sunset. Whatever it is that you do. Bum, 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 bum. Oi, Kenton. What do you have complaint about? Oh. Poured a little unevenly, huh? I feel like if you only have one of those minor complaints, it rounds it up to 100. But if you have a couple of those minor mistakes or a major mistake, it'll mention it. Because I feel like sometimes they'll tack on, oh, and the mints were... It was poured a little unevenly, like as an afterthought sometimes. It's like, yeah, by itself it wouldn't have been enough to ding you, but you did 2 of them, so... If you'd only poured one of them a little unevenly, you would have gotten it, but you did both. So, you're done with it. I do like Gremmy's bee outfit. Makes her look like some, you know, Swedish DJ or something. She's at a Eurobeat concert. Something like that. So no, I never want to work food industry or retail. Terrible. Soul-crushing, worthless jobs that don't pay you enough for the terrible things that you feel and do. Kids these days just don't want to work. Okay, can you increase the wage? No. Oh, well, yeah. Not gonna work that job for the miserable pay. Man, there's no fast food chains anymore. I wonder. Maybe you should pay a living wage for that. No, fast food isn't meant to be a living wage. Then you really can't complain that nobody wants to work at those places anymore, can you? You can't have it both ways, man. They're either crappy jobs that don't pay enough, but you also can't complain about there not being enough, you know, high schoolers at the store. And you also can't complain when those high schoolers mess up your order. Yeah, I think that guy's a little bit too far, right? Just for fun. Never mind. Old Faithful. Not pouring out those things evenly enough. Bam, 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 bam. I'm not doing any of the minigames. I've done them all sufficiently enough. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. It's Taylor again. Come to the store, Taylor. We need you to buy some more milkshakes. How long have I been playing already? 30 minutes? Oh, why is it muted? let's come back, because I alt-tab during the cutscene. I guess the music cuts out if you alt-tab during the cutscene. 30 minutes, huh? 35, even? How many shifts is that? This might take me a little longer than previously suspected. I thought it was pretty close, but I underestimated the amount of customers left. Or rather, I should have started this sooner. I wouldn't have minded doing like a 2-hour thing all in one sitting. I was prepared to, but I was like, I want to do this other stuff to get first. You know, imagine wanting to be productive around the house instead of playing video games. That's what I did instead. And now I'm paying for it, because I don't think I'll have enough time to actually finish this in one sitting. That's too bad. What else can you talk about? Ooh, relevant topic. What do you guys think of... now I'm thinking of ranking videos, right? In the back of my mind, I was thinking about outfits for characters in this game. But that's not where my heart really lies for what ranking videos I want to do. Most of them are Isaac related. But I also want to do an Hercule Poirot, novel ranking video. I'm re-listening to most of the Hercule Poirot novels. Most of them are pretty dang good. Some of them stink, some of them are okay, some of them are masterpieces. But I'd be more down to do a ranking of that than outfits in this game. But that has no audience. I imagine among my current viewership. Probably few are gonna watch this video, and even less are gonna watch let's rank all the Agatha Christie Hercule Poirot novels. Major spoilers ahead. Alright, what are some of the best ones? Murder of Roger Ackroyd. That one's incredible. Right? Very good book. Murder on the Orient Express. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's probably up there. It's a very classic one. It's also the one that's got like the less how do I say it? The littlest amount of gray possible, I suppose. Except for one like question that the book doesn't raise, but funnily enough, a later book raises. And the Kenneth Branagh version of it tried to play with it a little. You know, is it right to let, under circumstances, someone or some people get away with a murder, right? Especially for someone like Poirot. It's more of a fun detective story. What makes Christie's stories last, you know, you're outside the cultural context that pretty much all of these stories were written in, right? So, you know, the 20s to even the 50s England, you know, means nothing to me. The cultural context's gone, but the characters are always good. And a lot of the, you know, moral discussions are timeless. Like, 1-2 Buckle My Shoe, as dumb as the title of that book is, it's probably one of the best ones. Patriotic Murders is another. Several of alt titles. They've gone by different things over the years. 1-2 Buckle My Shoe being the famous one. Patriotic Murders less so. But both are quite fitting titles. That one raises some... Let's just say I feel like most... Oh, what was that? What was that garbage? I can't serve that. I think most political and economic leaders of the world should give that book a good read. More importantly, the people that put them in their places of power should give that one a good read and really think, when do we get the guillotines out again, Robespierre? Maybe that Robespierre guy, he knew a thing or two that the rest of us should be thinking about. Anyway, not to spoil who's the murderer in that book or anything, but It's a pretty grand scale book. Now, what's some other good ones? Death and Nile's overrated. It's fine. But certainly not one of the best ones. Which one did I just read? I just reread Mrs. McGinty's Dead. And that one, the mystery itself was fine, but I think that one is great because I feel like it's the most funny Poirot time that you get out of any single book in the whole series. The man is in misery the whole book, and it's so funny. Because he's forced to... He's in this, like, ramshackle, poorly put together, this is the only place that you can inn at the whole little town. It's just this family of completely disorganized people with terrible cooking, drafty conditions, uncomfortable bed. It's just, it's murder on the poor old Belgian. The things he does for justice, the elucidation of crime. Oh, Poirot. I think it's maximum funny Belgian man time. As well as the Agatha Christie self-insert character gets a lot of good moments in that one too. What's her name? Ariadne Oliver. Wait, we leave that one up there. I said we leave that one up there. The self-insert character gets a lot of good moments too, because she gets a lot of complaining in about her own detective. Why on earth did I make him Finnish? I don't know anything about the Finns. And I made him a vegetarian too? Great, now for every single book for the rest of time, he's gotta be a vegetarian. Why did I do that? Stupid. Everything about this character is stupid and I hate him and I want to kill him off. But I can't do that. That people would be furious. And another character suggests to her, oh, well, why don't you write like a book about his death? Lock it in the safe to be released upon your death. And she's like, well, that's stupid too. This is exactly what she did do. She wrote Curtain and had it to be published after her death. And that's the book where Poirot does die. It's like, you told us all, huh? You clever old lady, you. Oh, oh my gosh. I was thinking about, still thinking about Poirot novels now. What was it? Oh gosh. There was I think I heard different audiobook versions of the first one. The most famous one, right? You know, the one that's the most famous. You know, the most famous first one called Mysterious Affair at Styles. There we go. I think I listened to different versions of the audiobook because I was unprepared. Because the first time I listened to it, there's a certain scene where they reference it's just an offhand scene. It's not important to the plot at all. He's looking for part of the murderer's disguise, basically, through the dress-up kit where they do charades, and a maid or whatever mentions that, oh, they did blackface or whatever. And it's like, oh, great, cool. It is an old book, sure, fine, whatever. Not okay, but it's an old book. All right, fine. Not important to the plot. Didn't actually happen on screen. Just a past event that she's referencing, right? Like, okay, yeah, great. Racist old people, sure. What I wasn't prepared for, because I knew that was there, re-listening to it again, getting hitting the side of the head by the N-word, I was like, what? It was not in this book. I could have sworn I would have remembered hearing that the first time I listened to this book, and then I reflected, there's probably different versions running around. One with and without the word. And I probably listened to a more sanitized version. You can't look for that on the side of the box or the, you know, whatever streaming service you're using to listen to your books, or, you know, wherever you find audiobooks, streaming service or otherwise. But it doesn't say that on the back of the box. Oh, we're using the original version. Nah, we're using the published version that does not include the N-word. It doesn't tell you that. You just gotta listen to it, and then whether it has it or not, you gotta figure it out. Uh, anyway, so I wonder how many of those things are in those books, and how many of those have been censored out over the years. Um, and then there was none. I happen to know is a particularly famous of that, because the little rhyme in the poem that carries the plot of the story is not 10 little Indians. He does not, it is not 10 little Indians. That's the version I know, but I've been informed that it is not Indians. It's worse. It's much worse than the original version. Well, product of your time. Glad most of that's out, because fortunately none of that stuff is remotely important to any of the stories. So you can just cut it back and enjoy the well-written stories, the well-written characters, and you can just hatch, just lop off the racist bits, and it's okay. It doesn't detract anything from like any of the stories. And besides, there is a lot of casual racism, but most of it is like towards Poirot, because his experience in England, being a Belgian, how many characters go stupid foreigners, just, and Poirot's like, yeah. So in a way, Christie is doing a little bit of work helping out with racist British people back, almost 100 years ago. Well, not 100 years ago, 80, 60, whatever. It's like, hey guys, you look stupid when you act bigoted to outsiders. All these characters muttering things about stupid foreigners. Especially because some stereotypes about certain nationalities get in the way of certain characters' investigations towards a murder. And often, like $22, woohoo! And often in certain settings, like, even if there is a character who's gunning after a certain other character because of their nationality or ethnicity, like, it's never that other character. And sometimes, the murderer tries to use that to their advantage, right? Try to play the racist angle. That is chocolate. I don't want that. I want the cookie dough. Right? They try to get the outsider, the foreigner, accused. They heavy-handedly use some evidence that would point toward that person, which is, sniffed out. You would have gotten away with it, but you tried to point too much to this individual, and now you're gonna hang. Anyway, why am I talking about racism? I should be talking about the better parts of the stories, like The Hollow. The Hollow is a really good one. Poirot was barely in that one, because the characters... Oh man, how do I talk about that book without spoiling everything about it? You got some wacky characters in Poirot. That one's got some wacky ones. I like the scatterbrained lady. What's her name? It'll come to me any minute now. It will not. Anyway. The simple girl, Gerta, who is the wife of the murdered man, Mr. John. Is it Shepard? No, Shepard is Aykroyd. John Shepard. There's so many Johns and Marys. Like, I mean, that's the way it is. There's just a million Johns. So trying to keep track of which John belonged to which story, good luck. Just absolutely good luck. John Shepard is the doctor from Murder of Roger Ackroyd. Who's the narrator? Who's the narrator in that one? And that's always an interesting... Whose perspective is it being told from? It's never from Poirot's perspective. Sometimes it's like third person behind his shoulder, like on Murder of the Orient Express. Sometimes it's a third shoulder from an interested party, like, which one? I just reread a bunch of them. Death in the Clouds. Is it Death in the Clouds or Murder in the Air? Death in the Clouds, I think. It's told from... No, it's not told from that guy's perspective. I'm getting them mixed up. That's what happens when you read a bunch of Poirot novels right in a row. You do get some details mixed up. I was thinking about... What's the one where it's first the creature's killed and then the doctor at the two parties? The first murder is just to facilitate a convoluted alibi for the second murder. I'm trying to think, which one is that? That's not Cards on the Table, that's the... Dude, I'm gonna go crazy. Okay, phone. Show me which one I'm thinking of. Robbie's enjoyed his milkshake. You guys can watch my score for once. I've just been skipping it. Dun 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 dun. I need to go to SD card. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Is it an appointment with death? That wasn't taken at the flood. I'm gonna go with Appointment with Death. I think that was the last one. I almost hit play. Who wants to play Slider Escape on purpose after you've already gotten everything you could want from it? Alright. Wait, how many did we get? I know we added a lot of stars. I think it's only 4 more golds, though. I think we're actually quite a bit of ways. How much longer do I got? I got 40 minutes before I have to get moving. Okay. Well, 40 minutes of Papa. I don't know if I can finish this in 40 minutes, though. Can I have your... Anyway, why am I playing Papa's Freezeria right now? I was mildly disappointed about how a couple other games I was trying to play for the channel were turning out. That's why I'm playing Papa's. I needed something to go correct. I tried to play 2 new games, or new to me. Well, one of them was probably new to a lot of people. One of them was another gift, and I was like gonna say, alright, Pikmin 4 I got from my wife and was excellent. Now this game I got from my brother. Let's see if it's as good as Tunic. It was Tunic. Let's see if it's as good as Pikmin 4. And then my computer, like, it runs the game fine, but it does not capture on OBS at all. I spent a lot of time trying to get the settings changed. It's just not capturing it well at all. I need a beefier computer to do that, apparently. Oh well. I'll just have to play it on my own time. Same with another game that wasn't turning out well at all. And it might have just not have made good content anyway. I don't know if this is making good content, but it's enjoyable. I'll probably just be playing a lot of Isaac for the channel. That's sort of all there is to it. I like Isaac. It's probably my favorite video game, so it's not like I mind. I probably had time to serve that, but it's not like I mind playing lots of Isaac. Especially, I'm not short on ideas of what to do. Certainly not. But I was sort of trying to use the channel as an excuse to get through some of my Steam backlog, so to speak. And I guess I'll keep doing it. Right, even if not for the channel, if I try to play the game and it doesn't work, either because of not beefy enough computer to record and play video game at the same time, then so be it. I'll just play it and enjoy it for itself instead of for a YouTube video. That's fine. It's fine by me. I'm just having fun recording at the same time. It's kind of fun. So I would not have minded if that's the way things bounced. But I guess it's also fair to my brother, since I have such a glowing high praise of Pikmin 4, and I didn't do Pikmin 4 for the channel. Well, it's alright that I don't do Tunic for the channel either. I can have it, I could just play it through. Oops, forgot about that. I can just play it through and enjoy it as it is, and then talk about Tunic for a long time, assuming it's good. My brother knows my love of Fez, and he was saying this game is like Fez 2. So, enjoy. Okay, if it's like Fez 2, I'm sure I will enjoy. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. Haven't gotten farther than the title screen because OBS was not happy with it. Not happy with it at all. Oh well. I'll just not record it, I think. Just play it for itself. Same with Psychonauts. Although that was more... I think if I had a second monitor, all of my recording problems would have gone away for that. But also, I think it's going to be really long. And if I'm not going to edit anything, I don't know if anyone wants to watch me stumbling around a 3D platformer. Because I got a little lost in the tutorial area. Gamer journalism moment. But like I wasn't lost forever. It was just the sort of thing that, you know, you just edit out. You know, you go back through an area because you thought you missed something. Turns out you didn't. You walk around trying to find the thing you missed. You find it, and you go, oh, okay, I found what I was supposed to do. Here it is, guys. And if you don't edit that out, it's really boring to watch someone do. And I imagine it's not like it's a bad game. It's fun. But, you know, it's the sort of thing that you cut that out. You don't want to waste your viewers' time with that. Isaac, I don't mind doing unedited because it's like, there's kind of always something happening. You're clearing rooms, you're fighting bosses. If you're backtracking, it's for a good reason, or at least in my case, because it's like I'm playing a machine, I'm trying to get some silly game break going, right? Like, it's all right if there's some downtime in Isaac. There's always something to at least be watching. Sure, editing would help, but it's like okay. But for something like Psychonauts, I feel like you gotta edit that stuff out. So I did figure out the screen region problem eventually for Psychonauts, but at the same time, maybe I don't want to make a thing out of it, and I just, again, like Tunic, maybe I'll just play both of those games on my own time, non-recorded. Death in the Clouds is alright. I think it's one of those that you can figure out who the murderer was. Oh, I think I know why I got it confused with the book that I did. The murderer sort of he gets himself mixed up in the investigation both times, right? Like, classic trope. Guiding the investigation, trying to keep tabs on it, see where it's going, lead everyone astray. Classic murderer gets himself involved with the investigation plot. So I think that's why I got the two books confused for a second there. Oops. Dun dun dun. Oh, dun dun dun. What was the worst one I read? I haven't reread it in a while, but when I first ran through the entire series, I thought the worst one was Halloween Party. And I think it was just the beginning dragged. Because... how did that one go? I think it really dragged at the start because Poirot basically has the same conversation with, like, everyone in the story. And it really drags. There's no deviation. There's no, like, one little clue that's sticking out in the conversation amongst the other things. No great, interesting turns of personality revealed in any of the... It's like the exact same conversation with a bunch of characters. And I remember reading that, and it just dragged, and I thought it was so slow and boring. It picked up a little bit after that, and certainly the ending was interesting. So when, I haven't seen A Haunting in Venice yet. When that came out, I was surprised. I was like, you do Murder in the Orient Express, Kenneth Branagh, sure. You do Death on the Nile. Not my favorite, but sure. You do Halloween Party? I remember hating that one. So I think of all the books I should reread, I should probably reread that one, because it probably wasn't as bad as I remember. Probably a little faster than... Oh, I forgot to give a coupon. Well, we're going to get 3 customers, non-gold customers anyway. I remember, what was I saying? I was complaining about Halloween Party. Some of the other ones that were also a little slow, I think, at the time I was reading. Elephants Can Remember, 5 Little Pigs. All those murder in retrospect books where it's like Poirot has to get to the bottom of a case that's been cold for years and years. But that wasn't Halloween Party. I think, but those books I didn't particularly enjoy as much as some others. It's usually more interesting when Poirot's in the thick of things. Gimmicks are all well and good as long as they work. And I suppose that's the Queen of Mystery angle, right? Pretty much everyone has a gimmick. And when the gimmick works, it's fantastic, right? Especially the gimmicks that, like, when you reread the story, like, you know the twist is coming and you go, oh, if only I had seen sooner. And, like, I wonder how many of those, like, twist tropes of the time, like, some of them, like, I'm thinking, like, death, evil under the sun, like, how far culturally removed I am from that time. Like, all the tropes and murder mysteries of the day, if that one would mean more to me than it did. Because I remember Death in the Sun was Evil Under the Sun. It's good, but I remember, it's good, but, like, it didn't really wow me. We'll flip the order on these two. We'll push out this one first. Alright, so this is 3. Reverse order. We're in murky waters here. Don't get it twisted. This is order 3. I want the chocolate, actually. Oops. Well, I've already conceded that I'm probably not going to get up to any perfects today. You almost done? Yeah. Okay, 3 is done. 2 is unfinished. Okay. Boink. I can't believe that still registered. That was the resort one. Evil Under the Sun. I think I remembered I was most confused about the bath clue. Because it's fine that it was, like, important. But I remember reading it and I was like, where did Poirot even know that someone had taken a bath? Was there a passing comment from, like, some servant of the hotel that said, oh yeah, and then I drew water for a bath or something? And then, well, no one's admitting that they took a bath. How unusual. I've asked literally everybody, and no one part of the routine said there was a bath. Surely that's not important. Well, it's probably not. But then, you know, but... So I remember thinking, if nobody actually said a bath was taken, the easy explanation of why no one has taken a bath is just that no one's taken a bath. But there wasn't, I don't think there was a single character that ever said, oh yeah, and, like, there was hot water for a bath. Oh, who took the bath? I feel like that one is the only clue that I can think of that's, like, was totally pulled out of nowhere. I might have just missed it. I'll reread it and look specifically out for a character that mentions that somebody took a bath. And it is important because that's how the murderer washed off certain parts of their disguise, is that they needed to take a bath. And that's why they didn't admit it. Because instead of being where they were supposed to, according to their alibi, they were busy taking a bath, wiping off part of their disguise for the murder. That's why no one wanted to admit that they had taken a bath. Because the murderer took a bath. Yeah, we're not getting any perfects. That's just not happening. Looking at the clock. The clock says I got half an hour. 25 minutes even, actually. Before I have to go. So this might be a two-parter, I guess. Gotta give myself more time to make up this many milkshakes. I think Draxon was the third silver. I wasn't paying that much attention. I think he was. I think we did 3 customers. I wonder if I should go and count how many stars I have left. I know how many customers I have left. Alright. I think that's how I get the uneven score. Is I'm not doing the smooth pour like I used to be doing. You gotta get that happy middle ground between not spilling and the smooth pour. If you go too fast, it registers as uneven. Alright, Wendy. Never mind, I don't know what I'm talking about. I never moved this. Because it was about to go off. Grab it! Grab it! Jeez. Oh, Jojo again. Hello. I haven't seen you since Halloween. I've already played a week. I probably have, and I probably have even seen recurring characters, and just haven't mentioned it at all. Most of this is old hat to me, right? Like, do not do that. That is JoJo's order. Do not. Okay. Dun 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 dun. I haven't made any comments on the game in a while, except, wham, no perfects. And don't confuse the orders. That's about it. Jackson, your apartment entrance matches your hair color. Why do some characters live in houses and some characters live in apartments? I think all the, like... Not all the older characters have houses. But I feel like a lot of the young characters have apartments, and that's about it. Old money, man. I'll buy you anything. You want 3 different kinds of sprinkles? What's wrong with you? And mint? Yeah, mint seems like it'd go hard on this order. Monstrosity you've concocted here. Yeah, I've had some haystack. Banana? Yeah, that seems like that'd go good. Yeah, and a cookie. Sure, here you go. Sounds good with, huckleberry tea. Cinnamon. Yep. That sounds good. Good one, Jojo. Good idea, genius. His top hat is simultaneously under and in front of the entrance. Anyway. Okay. Almost ranked 271. Wow. Again, I don't think it might not matter if I give out a coupon. But I feel like it matters. Prudence again. Hello, Prudence. Dear Prudence. It was a night like this 40 million years ago. I lit a cigarette. Viking lady is here. She's got her turkey leg. Rhonda has Viking energy to me. Valkyrie riding in for her peanut pumpkin pie. Or pecan. I think that's a pecan. Are you kind of a pecan or a pecan? Or a pecan? Pecan? How many different ways can you say pecan? Pecan. Actually, what is it? I don't remember. All the holiday, the transient toppings, the special toppings. Who cares what they are? The only one that I care about is the New Year's. The gummy worms. I feel like gummy worms, why aren't they regular? I know we got the gummy onions, but like gummy worms, man. Why are they only for New Year's? That's like a staple. A staple for like milkshake and frozen yogurt places the world over. Putting gummy worms on your thing. Places you can customize. You telling me that gummy worms is an unusual thing to put on your food? You're out of your mind. It's a staple. What's it only here on the New Year's for? Oh, well, there's gummy onions. Yeah, right, there's gummy onions. Who cares about gummy onions? Gummy worms, man. Another thing that took me a while to get used to is I didn't have to click the ready button for this game. You can just slap it on there. Just slap it on there. You don't have to click it. What do I mean by that? I mean, in the Flash version, you had to click the where you put the order on, the order slip on. You had to click it to get it ready. So you definitely got in your muscle memory. Click it before you went off to attend something else. It's definitely part of the old muscle memory. I didn't even try. The first customer was a 98. I think I'm beyond caring. Bum, 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 bum. Peggy, you're a gold customer now. I don't want to see you ever again. Get out of my store. I wouldn't be so rude, but take a hike. Maybe I am so rude. I want you out of here. I want you gone. I will never want to see you again. You can call me rude all you like, but it's the truth. I want to see silver customers only from now on. Ever. Dear Prudence. It was a night like this 40 million years ago. Yeah, okay. Peanut. Should I judge this order? Well, okay. Let's think about what this person's getting. Okay, it's fine. It doesn't look horrendously bad. You're just straight up a pilgrim, though, Sienna. Just straight up. And this would definitely be the part, if you had specials, you'd go off and you'd make your specials while you waited instead of sitting here and blended. Alternatively, they could put some more customers in the game. So you never find yourself just sitting here, hit the blending button. Thank gosh they can't overheat. Am I right, gamers? Can I get a, am I right, gamers? Okay. What was it talking about? Hercule Poirot? Agatha Christie? Yeah, I was. Hello, Amy. You ready to be a gold customer, Amy? I'm ready for you to be a gold customer, but are you ready to be a gold customer? It's a high privilege being a gold customer. I'm sure you can appreciate it. Candy corn. What? I'm stupid? Okay, there we go. I got mixed up. That's all there is to it. There's like 2 characters in this game that once their sprinkles on before their syrup. Hugo and one other. And I was like, I would remember if one of those 2 characters showed up. Ivy. Yeah, that's right, Ivy. Ivy and Hugo, I think. Both heathens. Everyone knows it but your syrup, then your sprinkles. Not Hugo, not Ivy. Maniacs. Absolute cretins. I think I only noticed the first time because I was like, I kept getting, docked, 16 points or whatever it was for their orders. And I was like, what? I'm not doing anything wrong. And it said applied out of order. And I was like, what do you mean applied out of order? And I figured out, applied out of order. Pick it up! Because it first starts you here on the syrup menu, then the sprinkles. Oh, you gotta go to the sprinkles first, then the other. Pick it up, put it onto the milkshake. Doink. There you go. Picturesque. There you go, Amy. What did you have a problem with? I'm personally offended. Strawberry topping poured a little unevenly. In your dreams, it was poured unevenly. Alright, Kahuna, what's up? Big man! Big Kahuna. Big tuna. He's never wanted a medium a day in his life, okay? Except before we get larges. When the only thing that you serve in this game is a medium, then he'll take a medium. But as soon as you add larges to the menu... Actually, are larges there from the beginning? I think it's just mediums, right? I'm pretty sure. 15 minutes, and then I gotta get going? Yeah, I didn't give myself enough time. I should have started... Well, I guess what I actually should have done is I should have definitely... Even if I had another half an hour, which is about when I was going to start doing this, I still don't think I would have gotten it in time. I think I severely overestimated how much more I still had to go. Or underestimated. I underestimated how much I had to go. Chocolate first. Oh well. We can do a couple episodes of this, I guess. Boing. Dunka. Dunk. Dunky. Dunk. Dunka. Dunk. Oh, Cecilia, you're breaking my heart. Kahuna's not breaking my heart. Sorry, Kahuna, I have no attraction to you whatsoever. Like, I can't think of a song that includes the word Kahuna either. So you can't even have a song to you. The only thing that vaguely comes to mind is Mount Wanahakalugi from Finding Nemo, and that's just only vaguely related. Because it's somewhat tiki-themed. And that's about it. See, his hat is... He's standing below it, but his hat's in front of it. We know there's no perfect there. Just move on. Just move on. I do not want to play Rico's Chili Works. 87.9. I think that's how much you need to unlock Holy Mantle for the Lost in Greed mode. By the way, I think 879 coins is the amount of money you need to unlock Holy Mantle for the Lost in Greedier mode. Fun fact. See, Thanksgiving was no time at all, and we're already in winter. Oh, we've done a season change. How's my outfit? Where's the main? How you doing? Never mind, you're already in your winter outfit. I haven't changed, ever. Whatever. Christmas! There's no snow. Just when the guy delivers. Also, I haven't talked about my character at all. What's her deal? She's just happy to be here, man. Look at that face. She's extremely happy to be here, day in and day out, serving milkshakes. It's her life dream being here, can't you tell? She really enjoys that this is where she's ended up. Yeah. She's really excited to be part of this life. Ooh, unoptimal. Oh, Santa's gonna show up. What a waste of time. Santa, please don't show up. I don't want you. But he's gonna show up. He's like hard-coded to show up. Why is my mouse drifting? Order. Hey, Fitz. Santa's gonna show up. You just know it. That fat guy. He's so jolly and happy. I can't stand him. But he's also like a 4 times over gold customer, and he really doesn't have to show up. But he's like hard-coded to show up all the time, or at least significantly more likely to show up during Christmas, because that's the only time he can show up. So they want to make double sure you see him. But don't worry, you'll see him. You'll see a lot of him. You'll be like, get out of my store, Santa. I want other non-gold customers. Heck, I'd be even willing to see other gold customers. Here he is. Hello, Santa. Right on cue. I was just complaining about you. Nice of you to show up. He's like a 4 times over gold customer. What do you like? He really likes the crack cocaine that we sell in these milkshakes, man. He's a big fan. And he only gets it once per year. I suppose. Although it's Christmas all over the world, but he makes special time during this busy season to get his favorite milkshakes. You'd think that during the off-season is when he'd have more time to get his milkshakes, but that's just the way the magic of Santa works. Instead, he's wasting both of our times. Well, maybe, or maybe it's just that the season of getting ready for Christmas is so stressful, he needs to get out. He needs to get out and get some of his favorite milkshakes to let off some steam. That's what I am. Hey, Chester, nice. Appropriate hat right now, man. Appropriate hat. Did you shoot that reindeer yourself? I really enjoy the image of him. He's going to be standing directly behind Santa Claus in line. That's a good image right there. That's a good thing. Oh, yeah. Duh. Okay, yeah. All right. Brain is back in order. Not one of yours, I hope, eh, Santa? What? Where'd you get that? Excuse me. Donner, is that you? Oh my gosh. Gonna have to get Rudolph out of retirement again. Bum 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 bum. Alright, Santa, if I mess up your order, will you promise never to come back again, since I didn't give you a perfect order? Please? Have I been too good this year? Are you under the impression that I want to see you? $30 tip. Thanks, Santa. Means a lot. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the theory that since it's such a stressful, busy time for him, he has to get out of the workshop to get some of his favorite milkshakes. Hey, Wendy, what's up? Dipper's been looking for you. Look, it's Wendy in a bikini. Really? At night? Gravity Falls is a really good show. I don't have to be the first person to tell you that. And I certainly won't be the last person to tell you that, but Gravity Falls, a really good show. Where's your joy of the holidays? That you're wishing ill will on Santa just because he's already been here too many times for your liking. I'm telling you where my ill will is. I want all 6 non-closer characters to be silver stars so I can get through this twice as fast. That's what I want. That is what I desire. That's what you can get me for Christmas, Santa. In your place, a silver star customer. Hey, Rudy. I think we actually had a lot of silver. I think we had 4. I'm not gonna watch it back, but I think we had 4 silver stars. All right, Santa. If you keep coming in with a bunch of silver stars customers alongside of you, it's okay. You can keep showing up. As long as there's more than 2 or 3 a day, I'm good with that. Dun, dun, dun. Wait, did I? Oh, I didn't make it. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. Ah, so I didn't even try to spread those sprinkles, man. Yeah, I didn't even make it. What a fool. I went right back to making hers. Bum 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 bum. Well, I guess I'll have time to order. Doesn't really matter. It'd shake out to be the exact same amount of time anyway. The only difference is I would have blended it before Captain Corey got here. Okay, sorry, Brain. Find the peach. You can do it. It's in the same spot it always is in. Okay, so we would have saved 1, 2, 3, 4... 4 and a bit seconds by doing it sooner. Let's just round it up to an even 5. Big whoop. It is a big whoop. It's a humongous whoop. Dum, rum, bum, bum. But at the same time, we still would have been here at the end of the day, blending Captain Corey's order. There you go, Rudy. Where's the other members of your band, huh? I got 5 minutes left. Wow. Yeah. Well, I guess I'll play this again. Might take 2 or 3 more episodes, huh? I thought. I thought I could chunk it out in one session. But I guess I underestimated how long it took because, like I said, I don't usually sit here and play this game that long. I usually do 2 or 3 shifts and then I don't get bored, but I do get a little stir crazy. Like, okay, that was fun, but now time to do something else. Which is also why my patience for getting perfects is also just gone. Because I have the amount of focus to try that only a few times. Not over the course of, what, an hour and a half? Alright. We got Holy Mantle, and now we're working our way to other stuff. Alright. I don't have enough time to start a new shift before I have to go going, so an hour and a half. Alright, how many more customers do we have non-gold? Bum, bum. Okay, 3, of course. Full page. And 1. Okay, so that's 18. 18 customers left. But I think most of them... we could probably actually knock it out next time. Everyone at least has 2 stars. Only 3 customers have 2 stars. The rest have 3 or 4. Wow. Yeah, actually, next time we're probably... Everyone else has 3 or 4. Yeah. I think we could probably knock this out next time. Alright, so this is going to be 2-parters, actually. So thank you guys for watching. We got more milkshake action coming your way. Alright, see you guys later. Goodbye.